Welcome to the CalGIS webinar number 7. This is our final webinar before the CalGIS conference, which is coming up in just about 3 weeks. What I'm going to do is start this off with a couple of minutes talking about the details of the conference, what's coming up, and then we'll switch over to our speakers. 2 of them are online right now, and we're hoping that the third one comes on. He's on vacation today, and he's going to try to get to us from his hotel. As you can see the schedule here, the CalGIS webinar number 7, you can use the hashtag CalGIS on Twitter to follow us. You can follow or get details on the conference at calgis.org. And if you use calgisconference@gmail.com, that's an email that comes to me that we can get your information. Our speakers today will be Nate Roth, Garo, and he told me I didn't even have to try to pronounce his last name, and Mark Gredinger. Both of those gentlemen are from LA County, and they are going to be talking about GIS use at the county. Before we get too deep into this, I wanted to mention that there has been an additional event started and tied to... Oops, hi Mark. You just came on. Okay, there's been another event tied to the conference, and that is a GeoDev meetup that will be taking place on Sunday evening on the April 13th from 5:30 to 8:30 at Planet Gemini. It's being hosted by Esri, but all developer types are welcome. Please write down the message or the URL there at the bottom. You can go and register for the meetup. We'd love to have a good group there. Currently there's a dozen or so people registered, but we really want you to get out there and get your, give an opportunity to come to that meetup. It's being hosted by our gold sponsor this year, Esri, and there'll be drinks and food and people talking and all that kind of stuff. So, and of course developing of some sort or another. I'm not a developer, so I'm not deep into that, the non-social aspects of a developer meetup. Okay, conference updates. Not much has changed here since the last time we spoke. Monday there's workshops, the Marine GIS workshop, and it's going to be not only Marine GIS, but the local GIS user group, Marine GIS user group from the Monterey Bay area will be having their event jointly with this workshop. There'll be the Esri workshop. That workshop currently is full. And then there's going to be an open source workshop, and that still has a number of seats available. One of the things we're going to ask you to do is, if you register for that one, is to bring your laptop, and we'll send out a message to the attendees for that workshop about a week before the conference, asking you to go out and install a couple of pieces of software so that you'll be ready to go for the workshop. Currently there's 3 meetings on Monday afternoon: the State GIS User Group meeting, the CGIA board meeting, and a meeting with ERISA chapters in California, the leadership. We're talking about putting on a county GIS meeting that morning of Monday, so that county GIS users who want to get together and talk about issues and such can have that opportunity. Once again, there's career development, interview practice that's going to be going on Monday and throughout the conference. If you want to bring you're a new person getting into GIS, or you're trying to change careers and you'd like somebody to help you review your resume, that's the time for it. And then there will be dinner at the Cannery Row Brewing Company on Monday night. Tuesday, same schedule as we've had before. I think it's a great one. Mike Magursky from Code for America will be speaking, followed by Dylan Lorimer from Google. We'll have a panel discussion, and the panel members are, there's a great panel, people from Mark Gredinger from LA County, Scott Gregory, the state GIO, and we'll have people from Esri and Google and Mapbox and Code for America all participating on that panel. The town hall will be discussing geospatial education, kind of the human side of GIS. How do we develop those resources? And then we'll be having some discussion about the past and the future of the CalGIS conference. and a beach party that night. Can't forget the beach party. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The people who are there locally say that it's a great place and time for you to relax, sit around a fire on the beach, have drinks, s'mores, whatever there happens to be going on that night, a little bit of music, and it should be a lot of fun. Wednesday, we'll have the Gold Sponsor session, breakout sessions throughout the day. You can go to the CalGIS program and see those breakout sessions. And then there will be... Is anybody seeing my slides changing? I just looked at our information. I want to make sure that that's working, okay? And then will be... Oops, hang on a second. Too many buttons to hit. That's the problem. So then there'll be... let me jump back real quick, just a moment, because it looks like I messed things up here again. Okay, so we want you to make sure that you get that Dev Meetup information that's at the bottom. I'll show that again at the end. The Monday workshops, the Tuesday schedule. You have a chance to look at it. This is all on the calgis.org website. The Wednesday Gold Sponsor session, breakout sessions, the lunch time, and the afternoon breakouts. And then we really want to encourage everybody who's going to be at the conference this year to really plan on staying around all the way through the end of the day. We understand that people have an itch at the end of a conference to get on the road, but this is a full 2-day conference, and we want to make sure that we don't have people missing out on the afternoon of the Wednesday. Our two closing speakers, Eric Gunderson from Mapbox and Jack Dangerman from Esri, both of them will be early in the week, will be in Florida, and they're both flying cross-country specifically to get to our conference for the closing session. And we really want you to make sure that we both show them the courtesy and also the opportunity to hear them by staying around to the end of the conference. With that, I will minimize that and I will bring up Nate. Nate, you there?
I am. Are you able to see and hear?
Yes, we're able to see and hear you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to change the presenter and give you control. And you should be able to now to show your screen. Let's see. There's your screen. I'm going to turn off my camera, and for everybody who wants to know, though it says Matt Mitchell there, my name is Jeff Orton. I'm the conference chair this year. Matt's the guy whose account I'm using to make this webinar happen. So with that, Nate, I'm going to turn the time over to you to give you 5 or 10 minutes to introduce your topic for right now and kind of tease it for the conference too, and then we'll grab control back after you're done. So take